everybody. It has been a while since we've been on, I know. But we are back, and the most exciting part of our adventure is now. So we want to make sure that we share that with you guys. We are actually on our way to the new place. We are going to be going there. We are doing the final walkthrough. So if you don't know what that means, that is where the home inspection there was a list of things that they were supposed to get done for us. So we're going to walk through and we're going to make sure that they got it done. Some of the things were updating the electric box to make sure that it was, you know, just new and updated because it didn't support what they had going, right? Is that the best way to say it?
Yeah, so apparently when the home inspector was there, he found out, well, I guess to preface this real quick, it uses a tankless hot water heater, not a tank hot water heater, and I'm not familiar with them, but apparently whenever it kicked on, it caused the lights to dim, and that's what the inspector said, and so therefore I'll need electric to support it.
Right. And then there were also a few leaks that they had to fix for us. Yep. And do you remember some of the other stuff? I know we have it all wrote down.
I really don't off the top of my head. It was just a lot of minor stuff
that they were doing.
Yep.
And they actually offered to do it. We didn't specifically ask for all the things. They just said, well, we are willing to do da-da-da-da-da, and ran out through everything. And we said, that sounds good. Pretty much they were fixing everything. So that is what we're doing. We're making sure, you know, everything's left that's supposed to be left because they're no longer there. And then we have our official closing on both houses tomorrow. So super exciting day. We are actually driving now. It's a 45-minute drive from the house. That's just Charles and I. And we were kind of going through memory lane and going down memory lane, and you know, he's definitely more sentimental than I am about, you know, moving and leaving behind the house. With 9 years is what it's, almost 9 years that we've been there, so that's a long time to be somewhere. But we are super excited to go do this walkthrough. While we finish up getting there, I'm gonna go on and let him show you. He filmed some stuff for you guys yesterday because we planted some stuff, or took some of our stuff with us, some of the plants we planted, and he worked on getting those for us, and some trees that were sprouting up. So I'll let him show all of that. He showed it yesterday, and then we will be back with you today.
Good afternoon, everyone. So Noel is actually upstairs packing right now, and I grabbed this camera, so hopefully it is not too noisy out here. We've been doing so much packing and everything, we haven't kept the batteries charged, and yeah, the camera with the quiet microphone unfortunately is dead. But I wanted to show you just a couple things that we have kind of going on out here right now. So took a chance, and one of the peppers that she really likes, especially for a lot of the foods we have, is the pepperoncini. And you know, we knew that we weren't going to get most of those peppers before we left, so I took a wild stab, and yes, I tried to transplant one. I will say during the day it looks a little stressed out and wilted, but by morning time it's very perked up and looks pretty good. It's not looking too bad right now. We have, let me see if I can get those on here. We actually have some of those peppers growing. Over on this side of the yard, unfortunately, cucumbers developed some kind of a fungus, something, just destroyed the vines. We were getting a couple cucumbers still, but I didn't keep them because I figured the vine would be completely killed out, and I didn't want it spreading to anything else. So I just went ahead and we ripped out all the cucumbers and cleaned this up. Carrots are still in the ground. We'll see if we get anything there. I think those are just going to be for the new owners whenever we get there, because I don't think they're going to grow enough for us to be able to get. And then over here we have our lettuce. Sorry, I know it's getting windy. But we have our lettuce, which hopefully will go to seed here soon. We're gonna see if we can get some seed off of that before we go. We may not. And then basil, we did try, and same thing with the one pepperoncini plant. We transferred one of the basils, and again, wilted for a few days, looked kind of unhappy, but overall seems to be springing back. Now, let's walk out here to the garden. And so I will say, I am very surprised because I did not think any of the pepper plants were gonna make it. None of the tomatoes actually did. At least not the ones that we planted this year. More on that in a second. But as you can see down here, we are actually getting some pretty good results, you know, very healthy results from some of our pepper plants. And of course, over on this side, peas and green beans, we've gotten a few of those. As you can see down here, maybe. Let me flip the camera around. We got basically just some decent green beans growing. Got a pea pod growing here and there. But over here is the bok choy. One of the things that I want to do while I'm out here today is I want to start to try and harvest some of the seeds off the bok choy. So it went to flower, it went to seed. This one seems to be very easy to do. And what I'm finding is, and I'll show you that here in a minute, but what I'm finding is the seed pods are actually breaking open and we're losing the seeds when they're ready. So I'm going to try to get some of those off and save them, even though most of the plant is not ready to harvest for seed. I want to get what is ready before we end up losing it. So the other thing I want to show you out here, and I think we're pretty happy with, is just our pepper plant. So let me flip the camera again. Let's see if I can get down in here. Let me get the leaves out of the way. So there's our peppers growing. We've got some more in here. A couple good ones. Got several more. It's kind of hard to see. Let's see if I can come over here. Oh, there we go. Let me see. Can I get the light right for you guys? Probably not. But, oh, there we go. There's another pepper. We've got probably a good 6, 7 peppers. There's another little guy right here growing. So again, just really happy with this. Even my dwarfed plant. So this poor plant's probably not much more than, I don't know, 24 inches long. If you look right there, we are so growing peppers, even on the little guy. This poor guy over here, he's probably not more than 12 inches tall, and I don't think we're gonna see anything out of him, but by golly, he held on and didn't die off. So we got some more peppers growing in here. And what she's also really excited about here are these. I don't know if you can see this, but that is our nice salsa peppers here, and we are loaded with those. Absolutely loaded with those. So I got a couple of those plants here. Really interested to see what we get in the next week or so. Another little dwarf pepper over here. This one did really well. Another tall one. It's got a lot of peppers starting on it. But over here, all my tomatoes died, with the exception of the one I did not plant. It grew up on its own, and we actually have tomatoes growing. So I don't know if those are a beefsteak blend or just a hearty tomato. I guess we'll find out. Well, anyway, I guess the neighbors will find out. The new owners will find out, because we won't be here by the time they actually get ripe enough to eat. But yeah, still grew a tomato plant I wasn't trying. And so over here, what you can see is we are actually losing the seed from the bok choy before we can actually harvest it. These seed pods are ready, they're broken open, but then at the same time, you look over here and I got a lot of it that is not ready to seed. So I'm gonna take these and try to save as many of those as I can and get the seed out. And we've got some little containers that we've got to save this stuff in. But anyway, I'm really excited to see what we can save on that, what we can grow from that for next year. Weren't able to get seed from a lot of the stuff that we planted, which is okay. We'll plant new seed next year, but yeah, why not try to save what we can? So I'm gonna give that a try, and we'll let you guys see something else.
Okay, we are here. So we're all masked up because we're here with our realtor. But after today, we will be able to be here without a realtor. And here comes Charles. We're just kind of gonna look around at everything. You know, the bushes need trimmed and everything right away, of course. But last time we were here, I'll turn around and show you guys. This was all just plowed and stuff. So I don't know what they're growing next door, but that is gonna be so big and nice. The kids are gonna love watching all that be harvested. That'll be so fun. And everything out here, like I said, just needs cut. The grass definitely needs mowed. Things just need, you know, kept up. This was an estate sale though, so the kids that were staying here, they moved, you know, and left. So we're gonna go look. Looks like they left the chairs on the front porch, which is nice. And the flower boxes, pretty much whatever's here now should just be here. So we're just kind of looking all around. Okay, so we,
like an old house in here.
Yeah, it does. We came in and they left the entertainment center, they left a table. They had asked us,
The alarm system, BJ?
though, you know, did we care, did we want things left? And we said, just leave whatever you want. And we'll either keep it or not. I love the chandelier. And all the curtains are here if you go out. I'm trying to get out here. They did leave. We had asked for the picnic table, so that did get left. And then they left the ferns. The garbage cans are still here. I still have the garbage cans. They did leave the bird bath. The bird houses. I love the ferns. Look at that bird house, or bird feeder. I guess I should have said bird feeders.
That's a beautiful hummingbird.
That is beautiful. And that, of course, the fire pit and stuff. They left a gas can. Just kind of. Well, is that a watering can?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. So yeah. We'll see what else they left. There was this like flamingo thing here. They didn't leave that, but I think the bird bath is pretty. We have lots of bird seed. So all these bird houses. They left the flag. We were wondering if they were going to leave that. Oh my gosh, and look, these are getting flowers on them. Did you see those trees are getting flowers? So our realtor just happens to be one of my best friends. So that actually works out nice. So you're going to hear me talking to her too. Just happens that that's how it is. What are those? She's a flower lady.
Looks like hibiscus. Yeah.
Oh,
Those are
how
definitely
pretty.
hibiscus bushes. They're gorgeous.
You see that? And another bird feeder out there. Now that we know what's actually been left. And Charles said maybe that's soybeans over there that they're growing all along over there.
I can't believe how big this is.
I know. It was empty.
Yeah.
That's wild. All right, I'll show you guys when we get back in. Look, we just found this. This is so cute. That gives it character. This is in 1971.
So we know how long this lasts.
So, yes. That's the slab. That's cute, I think. And Charles is going to build me a second table like this so that I have two side by side for us to all be out here eating together.
Waiting for
So I am messing with this. It's the whole house radio. And I'm trying to get it to work on things, but I'm not having such luck. So this will take time to figure out. But it has a CD player. I wish I had a CD to try and see if it works. That's exciting. So looking inside the fridge looks brand spanking new, actually. But over here you can tell it's not, but that's how nice it is. And you can tell it's not. It does say that it needs a filter replaced. And the freezer, very cool. And then I'm gonna look through all this stuff. There's some rags. I'm just gonna kind of look through all the cabinets. I am just trying, I'm in the room by myself. I'm just trying to see what all I have to do, because Tuesday I'm gonna come do all the cleaning. So I'm trying to figure out, okay, what all do I really have to do? Charles is out kind of looking at everything too to see what all he has to do. That's where we are right now. So I'm gonna mask back up and then I'll see you guys when we leave here, or if we see something else really cool that they left. Okay, so this is why walkthroughs are important. So some of the stuff they were supposed to do, like updating the electric, has not been done. So they're gonna have to take care of that, even though we close tomorrow. Our realtor is calling. Their realtor is saying, yeah, stuff is not done that was supposed to be done. However, they have left all kinds of stuff. There is another table here. We have so many tables. And over here, they left Christmas lights. I don't even know what all those papers are, probably for stuff pertaining to the house, I bet. Just all kind of stuff. They left some humidifiers, shelving. All of that's cool to me. I'm good with that. When you come out here, they had a couple pool chairs they left, a treadmill, some other little exercise thingy. So we are good with all of that. That's totally fine by me. But, oh look, a sprayer down there. He's looking to see what all is left too. But what they did not do, and a bunch of paint and just stuff, is, like I said, update the electric they were supposed to do, some certain outlets, GFC or GFCI outlets, which are the ones that have like the trip breaker, which I'm learning all of that as we're doing this. They have not been put in, and they were supposed to be. So things that were agreed upon to be done have not been done, like I said. So hopefully that all gets straightened out, because that could definitely put a dent in things happening, because changing the electric out is a big expense that they were supposed to take care of, and part of being agreed upon with the price. Now this, I think, might even be like a solar pool cover. I think that might be, which would be cool.
Maybe, I don't know.
But we don't know. There's gonna be a lot of things we don't know what it is, but I'm gonna go look some more upstairs and while he's down here finishing up. Okay, so now we are in the barn, and tractor is left with all the stuff that goes with it, like we thought. He's trying to figure out, they have a phone out here and the intercom system out here, so somewhere they have buried, you know, all the wires and stuff to get stuff out here. So Charles is just trying to figure all that stuff out. Luckily my mom is at home. She got pizza for the kids, and having pizza over at the house with everybody till we get home, because I figured we'd end up being here for a while. And our realtor is on the phone with their realtor saying what's up, the electric wasn't done. So how they're gonna do that is actually write us a check to get it done ourselves. So we have to figure out, you know, how much it costs to get it done, to make sure that, you know, they're giving us the right amount of money. They said one brother thought another brother was doing it, and somehow it got overlooked, but the leaks were definitely fixed. So that's where we are right now.
You say take me on a treasure hunt. I long for something new. Have you heard the fairies when they sing and dance?
Okay, and then this cool tree right here, you guys, is a walnut tree. There's walnuts all over the ground. So I'm gonna have to learn how to get the walnuts out of there and do whatever I have to do to them. But yeah, they're everywhere. Love it.
Beauty lives in me. I know I don't yet know it, so I trust you when you say that beauty lives in me too.
All right, so that's it. We are leaving right now. There's Charles. We're headed home to see the babies, see all the kids, and oh, I see neighbors out. And thank you guys so much for stopping by, and we'll see you later. Bye, everybody.